Hey guys, so I have loved the concept of the Extreme Demon Roulette ever since I watched Nepesta's first ever video introducing the concept. But I've always had the problem where sometimes you just skip percentages and there's nothing you can do about it. And I get that that factors into the luck aspect, but that's just something I really don't like. And I always hate when it happens to me personally. So I am going to be playing reverse Extreme Demon Roulette. This is similar to Doggy's video from way back where he did the Extreme Demon Roulette Runs edition, but that was less linear and it was runs from kind of anywhere in the level. This will be a specific 99 to 100, 98 to 100, 97 to 100, keep going back. So, without further ado, we can go ahead and switch on to here, my second monitor. I have OBS here, don't mind it. We're going to start. And this first episode I anticipate is going to be a lot of end screen action going on. Okay, so we pulled a top 300 in our first one, which is probably good, I would say. One thing I'm probably going to do, I'm going to cut these out of the video, just explaining what's going on, as I'm just going to get to the percentage that I need to get to in practice mode. Because with, 2.2, a lot of percentage stuff doesn't make a lot of sense with start pauses, and it can be kind of bugged out. So as I go through kind of brute forcing this, some things I want to kind of talk about. So I mentioned that I think we're kind of going to be an end screen central for the first bit of this challenge. A level like Amethyst would be good to get up until like 20% or 80 to 100 in this case. I am a little worried about like Eon. If I get Eon for like 25 even, that would be really bad, just because that's the hard part of the level. Any mini-game level is also like kind of cooked, I think. Like if I get Falling Maze, Floating Outskirts. Well, actually not really Falling Maze. Falling Maze should be fine. Alright, we've arrived at 99%. And that's complete. Good job. Me. Congrats. Level 2. Wow, we are getting some hard stuff. Relatively. It is absolutely imperative that I don't forget to switch back on any of these, because that would suck really bad. And I could very, very well see it happening. Alright, we are at 98.02%. I'll go to here. Just to be safe. Just to say that we're doing the whole 98%. I'm not sure if that's a rule I'm going to keep throughout this whole thing, but I guess for now we'll do it. Especially because it's auto. Now, one other thing that I have to be worried about is don't tab out of the AREDL, because the new AREDL roulette is a little weird. So sometimes, I've learned this the hard way, if you click out, tab out, and go back in, it just resets your progress. So I have to make sure to export this run before that happens. Alright, level 3. I can't believe this is this low. Maybe I'm just old. It's coming up. It's like a tourist attraction. And there it is. Oh, I just beat VSC. Alright, still no lick of gameplay that I've had to do. That's level 3. Output Spring. Can't say I've heard of this.
2 hours later.
Okay, we are here and the run has started, and I think it's nothing. This level had like a 20% end screen. It was really cool though. Alright, back here. Will we have to do some gameplay? I don't know. This looks like a very similar genre of level to the last one. Oh my god, it's 5 minutes long.
1 eternity later.
Okay. Oh my god, we're finally here. So, this took so long. Now we just have to learn this to 100. And this marks the first gameplay of the entire series. The first run that is not auto. Oh. It's not much, but gameplay. So that level was pretty neat. It was very, very, very hard to brute force practice mode to 95% though. Next level, Sarthix. This sounds vaguely familiar. I have 2% on it. Got some Nong action too. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the Sazerix prequel? Is that where I recognize this level name from? Because this has kind of the exact same progression and like a very similar name. It totally is, isn't it? Okay. So it seems like sight read? Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's like a very similar vibe to Sazerix, so I mean it's gotta be, right? Yeah, that's the same person. Well, I was gonna say some stuff about the gameplay that I was gonna have to do, but then I just kinda did it, so that's the beauty of the first 10%, I guess. Ooh, that's hard. That's the hardest thing so far. Luckily, I'm pretty sure that it's like there are like a bunch of invisible pads and then you hit like a single orb and then a bunch more invisible pads and then that's the end of the level. I don't know where that starts, but hopefully a decent bit in. Yep, I was right. Okay, it's just the pads and the orb. Next level, Luxtra. Alright, 92 to 100. We're approaching 92. Alright, I think from here to 100 is what I'll do. I should probably not, like, just try to sight read the last, like, what, 5%? I should probably, like, go place more checkpoints and learn the rest. But I'm, like, stubborn. And I feel like this doesn't seem too bad to just sight read. But maybe it'll turn into, like, memory hell in the last, like... Oh my god, I was so nervous that I was gonna, like, hit a spike there. That's the second time in a row that I was gonna talk about the part in question, and then I just did it, so... Next. Faulty code. 2 Zeronian verifications in a row. Y'all, I can enable the narrative. We're doing that. I don't know what that is. Is that like song lyrics or something? Whoa. Is this all the end screen or is there gameplay here? This is pretty neat though. Oh, was that... Hold on. Was that a name in the background? Let's see this attention to detail. T-L-N-E... Or no. T-L-N-L-E-R? That's what that looked like. I don't know if that's somebody. But what I do know is that it was auto. Might be the last auto we ever get. Alright, rounding out our first 10%. Oh, that scared me. Luckily, I don't think that this will be that bad. Because I think like the last click of this level is at like 93 or something. Happy first list level of the roulette. Alright, we've arrived at 90% on Truefet. This level is so hard, but I'm hoping that there isn't too much left. Okay, my first run inside the run, 94 to 100. 91 to 100. Even better. The only real difficulty added from that, I think, is that black orb. I think. Yeah, it seems like it. Nice. Alright, well, that's our first 10% done. Kind of felt like the end of a chapter with that kind of hard finale to the first 10%. Let's go play a barely top 1200 now. Should be a nice change of pace. This is Hollow. This level's neat. Seems like there are a bunch of ways to do it. Going through all these levels in practice mode is really nice because I just get to see new extreme demons I haven't heard of. Play through them in practice. This is a very unique level that I would not have found otherwise. Like, this is extreme gameplay. That's kind of crazy. Okay, I can kind of see why, because it's, well, somewhat. I don't know. The switching makes it a little difficult, but it's like still like looks pretty easy, and it isn't that bad at all. I guess like a XL Extreme Demon this low does warrant some gameplay like this. Oh no. Oh no. Please tell me this ends before 89%. I feel like I'm playing Phobos on crack right now. Oh lord. Is it this till the end? Please tell me it's like a 5% end screen. I found a path. I don't know if I'll be able to replicate it though. We're just gonna have to hope for the best. If I get a good run, I might not be able to replicate it because I'm kind of just going places. I think the key is definitely to stay in a ship the whole time. You know, I like this a lot. But I really wish for the purposes of this challenge that it was something a little bit more like linear and clear. Like there are probably a million different ways to do this, and I can't find a single one. Even if I search up a YouTube video, it might be no good because they might start in a different spot than me. Because this is already like halfway into this whole like section. No! Maybe staying in swing copters like the move. Maybe. I know mini wave is definitely not the move. Oh no. Is there a specific way to do it? Is that why I just died at 98? I thought I had it. I was getting ready to celebrate. Okay, well now I have to watch a YouTube video. So I have to end in robot. Let's see if I can find the correct Y level to be at. So in that path to the end that I said that I found, I thought that the part that killed me was the end screen, so I didn't go up to it. So I thought that it was just the end. So that's why I thought I found a path, even though I had not. Can I do this? Wait, low key. That's possible. That's probably not recommended though. So in the video they hit this robot portal right there. And then they land on the blue block, which is really hard to do. Who knew that a level almost 1100 spots lower would be more difficult? So I think the best strategy here is to go back one checkpoint at a time and just try to create a retraceable path. Because it's not like you have to do the entire thing a specific way. You just have to be in the right spot and preferably in robot at the end. Maybe I should just copy their path. I think that might honestly just be what I should do. So I'm going to go back to the very beginning of this part. Okay, so I'm now starting exactly where the verifier is starting. Instead of following exactly what the verifier does from this point, I might just try to do my own thing. Maybe. Up until the last robot. But I kind of followed the verifier so that I would be in the same, like, Y coordinate area. Not too low or too high. But I think maybe the means of which I get to that robot portal from here are somewhat up to me. But maybe I should just in case. Okay. No. I think it actually would be better just to learn the one-to-one path of the verifier. Just to know I have something that works and I'm not at this forever trying to find a path that I can't. It doesn't help that I'm absolutely horrible at learning levels. So this is going to take a long time, I think. Watching the video is so crazy because there's so much more still. Like, I'm not even close. Yeah, I'm about to pause buffer the whole way through. Is that cheating? Oh, what is this, dude? What is this? New best. I can't believe it. Okay. Close. So, what's the goal? Is to go there, land, hit the ball portal, land on a block, and go up really far. I keep going too high, just barely. Mainly because I'm just forgetting what to do. So I forget that I have to tap lightly, because that's not like my first instinct. Almost! I jumped into those pads. You're supposed to drop into those pads, but I got the right jump height on the robot that time. I jumped into it again. It's fine. Improvise. No. Oh my god, we made progress. Those, but I just missed it. So that means that I'm cooked, I think. Low-key maybe could have pulled it off, though. If I had, like, gone up here and, you know, did a little slide into there like that. No, don't jump into it, you idiot. So, we are currently in a good spot right now. We are right where we're supposed to be. Fall into this ball, buffer. I'm pause buffering. I do not care. I'm not spending the next billion years here. Oh god, that's hard. I think that looks hard. So, swing copter up into this robot portal, and then jump to the end. I missed it. No, I missed it, and I almost made it, but I didn't. Okay. I don't think it would be that much effort to not pause buffer. I thought there was a lot more left, and what's left seems relatively simple. But I finally feel like I can do it now. It doesn't feel hopeless anymore. That's what they did. It's like 3 quick clicks. Yep, okay. So now we buffer this, fall into the pads. And then something. Oh, I was supposed to hit that swing copter portal. Oh my god, it doesn't matter. I got the ship swing. Oh, that was so tiring. That was crazy. It's such a cool level, but good lord, that ending is terrible for this challenge. Maybe the worst kind of ending you can have for a challenge like this. Oh, and that song was starting to get on my nerves too. I've been recording for so long now, just on that level alone, that I would like to have gone further in this episode, but I think I'm just going to stop. I'm going to roll the next one and see what we get. We'll start off next episode with... Oh no.